Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Hi, really excited, Ashley. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I've ever done a YouTube live. So honestly, it's been a learning curve, but it's exciting and I'm so excited to bring this to you. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to bring this to you. This is basically how I basically grew my business, my real estate business. So it's really going to be a very, very helpful thing for you guys that are upcoming new real estate agents. And I am very excited to bring this to you because if you're ready to dive into this career, you definitely have to start getting out there and being a public figure, you know? Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much. Okay, I so hope I didn't scare everybody off because my first couple attempts did not work and my microphone was not working. So, yes, thank you, Danny. We are back. Yes, yes, yes. So, okay, so I'm hoping I didn't scare anybody off. Like, I hope they come back and they find me. So, but yes, I am so excited to bring you guys this information, and it is how to launch your real estate career. You know, with finding your brand, finding how to brand yourself. Branding is super important in any kind of business. So, I mean, we wouldn't know the golden arches, right? McDonald's if it wasn't for branding, and a million other businesses. So I guess what we could do is I guess we could get started. It's just Ashley and Danny, and we'll just get started and see if anybody else joins, and that's fine with me. So since we already started late, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry about that, but let's get started. All right, so welcome again to this presentation. This is just a very quick crash course on brand building and how you as a real estate agent should definitely be starting to build your brand even now as a beginning, even if you're still getting your in school and stuff like that, you definitely need to start building a brand. I've been working with a brand new realtor, and she started her social media from way back when she was in school. As I told her, you need to start. And she's not even a week into her career being licensed, and she's already getting a listing. And it was all due to the power of social media. So that's the way you guys got to hit it up. Okay. So let's see what's on the agenda for today. So we got what is branding. So we're going to talk about what a brand is and why it's so crucial for you as a real estate agent. We're also going to talk about why you should start building your brand. Okay. A brand that can create trust, credibility, and recognition. You're going to also learn how to attract others with your brand. Okay. And how do you stay top of mind? And then steps to build a brand, which is a step-by-step approach that I'm going to give you so that way you can start building your brand. All right. So let me introduce myself a little bit more about me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Maggie Relloso, and I was a former math teacher. And I was exhausted from working nonstop from like 8 in the morning till probably 9:30 at night, because I used to tutor after school, and I was exhausted and tired of working that 9 to 5 job. Actually, it was like 9 to 9, right? 12, 13-hour days. And I left teaching and ended up becoming a licensed real estate agent, and honestly fell in love with the lifestyle, the profession, and everything that it offers me. So, and I love to help others. I've made my growth in TikTok with my knowledge of math, and that, hopefully is going to help me build more value for our community of realtors. I've recently become a broker associate. I'm licensed broker associate. My real estate company is Florida Capital Realty. That's not my real estate company. That's the company I have my license with. And I am also a licensed real estate instructor and owner and operator of Maggie's Real Estate Academy right here in Florida for all your Florida real estate licensing needs. Okay, so a little bit more about me. I also have my mortgage loan originator license. I have certifications from NAR and from REBI, which are education above and beyond your regular continuing education that you have to take. I have a Renee certification, which is a real estate negotiation expert. I am a short sale and foreclosure resource certified. I have an ePro certification, which basically means I know how to work a website or, anything related. And SRS designation is a seller representative specialist. So as you can see, little by little every year, I start trying to grow my real estate career and business because I also want that to be, make me a little more unique. So, all right, so let's get into it. What is branding? So branding is basically a way to communicate your mission, your values. What is it that you appreciate? Who are you wanting to talk to? Okay. These are the core components. Like you have to have a ideal person that you want to attract, and that's who you're going to speak to at all costs. Okay. These are like little things people get all wrapped up with. Oh my God, I have to get a logo. I have to get colors. That's the littlest of the concern. Okay. The smallest of the concerns is that it's more of who is your target audience. That's who you want to find. That's what you want to reach for. So are you attracting the luxury market of real estate? Or are you going to go more towards single family homes? Are you going to be a condo, realtor? Whatever it is, it's your market and it's who you need to find and speak to. Okay. So, and also you also have to find something that is unique about you to then add to that. Okay. So that's all about brand, your brand. Now, what is the importance of branding? So the importance of branding is basically to create a positive and lasting impression on anybody and everybody that you come in contact with. For example, you wouldn't walk into a Nike store and see something, out of whack there. Like, I don't know, Nike has a certain level of branding that they have and a certain form of shoe box, etc. So those are all types of branding. So then if you see it out in the middle of the street somewhere, oh my God, look, that's Nike, without even seeing its logo or name. Okay, so branding, that's how important it is. It connects you with your business, right? People see you with that. Just like Google, you see the Google logo and oh, okay, that's Google. And they have a brand, okay? YouTube, same thing, all right? So why you should start doing this now as a brand new agent is because that's going to set the tone for you in your business, okay? People are going to start seeing you out in the open. People like to see transparency, especially with the real estate world. Real estate agents give somewhat of a bad rap because of, previous years, etc. But being open and transparent with your audience is what they want that's what they want. And then that way you build trust and recognition. People start seeing that and then they're like, wow, okay, I want to see her succeed or him succeed. And then they watch your journey. That's very important. Okay. So it's your reputation. Okay. Think about it as your reputation and what people remember you for. Okay. Like me, people remember me for my math skills, right? Or my crazy curly hair. So those are unique things about me. Now, why you should start building this brand now, okay? Because I don't know about you, but I know I do. Whenever I am going to go work with another company or something, I Google them. So they will Google you. People will Google your name to see if you have some sort of presence out there. Okay. I guarantee that if you don't have like a Google business account, people are going to not like really look at you as serious. Okay. So having your name and your information out there on platforms and being consistent and posting to these platforms is a very, very important thing for you to grow your clientele. And then that way, you know, people Google your name and they're like, oh yeah, that's the realtor I want to work with. Okay. It's also about your reputation. Remember your reputation online. You are a public figure as a real estate agent, and posting things like maybe, you know, kind of a little on the fence is not the best idea. You know, you want to kind of stick with some sort of wholesome look, I guess, or whatever it is for you. If you're edgy, then yeah, you could go edgy. If you are like a dog person, be like, I love my dog, and you could post pictures of your dog, but I wouldn't make it constantly about your dog, okay? You also want to give people a reason to hire you, okay? So posting information about things that you know, like even the little stuff that you've learned in your school, like while taking the real estate course, the pre-licensing course, posting little things about that you've learned. People love to hear about that. Not everyday people know about this stuff, okay? A lot of people may think they do, and even if they do, they still want to see it, okay? So that's another reason why, you know, you could give people a reason to hire you, okay? So developing a strong personal brand, being like the go-to person for that real estate information. That's what you need to do, okay? All right, so what are some key elements of a successful brand, okay? What makes you unique? That's the important thing. You have to dig deep inside and say, okay, what makes me unique? Okay, and then you're going to have to take that and you're going to have to run with it. Okay, find that one thing that sets you apart from everything else. Okay, and use that. That is what is going to set you apart. Okay, so there's also other elements to a brand, like a logo, color scheme, your tagline. Like my tagline is just call Maggie. Hello, right? It's catchy, it's short, it's great, it's to the point. Okay, my color scheme is a teal and orange kind of look because I'm from Miami. I like those colors. You know, it kind of gives a very welcoming and fun, vibrant vibe. Okay, my logo is a sun with a little house and some palm trees. It's fitting with the Miami theme. Consistency, very important when you are posting on your website or your social media, that you have a consistent look to your product, to your your feed, excuse me. Okay. So you also want it to align with your audience. Okay. You don't want to go off on left field and go off on some weird tangent about a family drama all over social media. And then your audience is going to be like, what happened here? Okay. So keep it good, right? So you want to connect with them through social media. That is the key to building your real estate career. Okay. I mean, I guarantee you that if you start using social media today, and by the time you become a real estate licensed person, right, a realtor, you will start getting clients. I guarantee you. Okay. So I would say to connect with your social media followers, right? If they comment on your posts, comment back, write back to them. Don't just like it and move on. Engage with them, okay? Because then that's going to set you also apart. Like, wow, look, this person actually writes back. That's awesome. So engage with your audience is a very, very, very important thing. All right. Now let's build one. How to build your brand. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to get a unique value proposition. Okay, what the heck is that? Or UVP, let's call it a UVP for short. Okay, so you're going to get a clear and concise statement that explains the benefits of your business and how it solves problems for others. Okay, excuse me. And why is it different from the rest? This is not a time to badmouth other people. No, this is a time to make yourself shine brighter than anybody else out there. Okay. So, and why should they buy from you? Okay. I know that when I was first starting, I said, you know, I am a native to Miami. I know the area very well. I have lived in many parts of this city. I know many people. Although I'm just new into this field, what I can give you is my time, where you're not just a number when you have other real estate agents that have tons and tons of clients. And since I'm starting out, I have nothing but me and my attention and my time and my determination to help make you till the end. And boom, I swear, with that little simple line, I will get tons and tons of work. I mean, until I started getting more work, and then I couldn't really use that line. So then I started using another little statement, right? That made me unique, which was I've sold X amount of properties. I've helped X amount of people, etc., etc. So then that you just start building, and it's going to be always changing. Okay. Like I said before, identify your target market. That is so important. What I did an exercise once that they told me to draw a little picture of a person, okay? And you're going to write every little thing there about them. Is it a woman? Is it a man? Is it a doctor? Are they teachers? Are they, you know, because I know a person that has made a whole career on just teaching, like on just going and attacking teachers, like selling and buying, helping teachers. That was it. Okay. So that's their whole clientele. So they go, and the majority of their target audience is teachers. Okay. So, excuse me, that could be one of your avenues. You know, it could be anybody. Maybe you were a former police officer, and then now you could go and help out all the police officers. Okay. So whoever is your target market, write down how old they are. What do they look like? And then that's who you talk to. Okay. And then, like I said, you have to craft a compelling message. Okay. What are you going to say, and who are you going to say it to? Okay. As a starting agent, I was like, I just want to help people that are selling and moving away out of the state. And that's who I became. And then that's how I started. I had helped a ton of people sell their homes, and then they moved out of state. So that's how I was able to build my career. That's who I was talking to. It also helped that my mom had a bunch of friends that they were all retiring and moving out. So that's how I kind of geared it towards my benefit. Okay. So how are we going to attract our ideal clients? Okay. So you're going to attract them with a strong brand. Okay. With the strong brand, you'll naturally attract your own clients. Like that happened to me too. I was promoting my own business, and here I was helping all these sellers sell their home and move somewhere else. So it was like a constant revolving thing. Okay. Social media also really helped me promote my entire business for free. Okay. That's where all your people are at. That's where you need to start promoting yourself. Because why would you want to go and promote yourself to a cold audience that doesn't even know you, when you have a warm audience sitting right there, whether it's on Facebook or on Instagram, wherever you have the most people? That's where I would attack first. Okay. For me, it was Instagram and Facebook, right? Because you can link them. So I would make my posts on Instagram and then just send it off to Facebook. So my two audiences would see it. Okay. So that helped me grow big time. Right. And then I also engaged with my audience. When they would comment, I would comment back and then say thank you, and then either ask them a question so that way I would keep the conversation going. Okay. Get more engagement. That's what you want. You want your post to be the number one. Now, it's not going to be the number one all the time, but it could go up. And, the more engagement people see, I mean, nobody wants to work with somebody that doesn't have a job, like, any kind of experience kind of stuff, like nobody wants to work with somebody that's not busy, is what I'm really trying to say. Right. So definitely a very, very important thing to engage with your audience. Okay. Especially if they took the time to write something on your post, like a thank you or what have you, is simple, more than enough. Okay. So here are some case studies of people that I found that have basically like become these huge real estate stars. Okay. Let's talk about this guy, Ben Caballero. Okay. Supposedly he has a Guinness World Record of the most homes sold in a single year by an individual sell-side real estate agent. The guy has basically sold 3,556 homes in 1 year. Like, mind blown. Okay, he has an annual sales volume of, what is that, $1.9 billion? Crazy. And I mean, that means like he has at least 10 closings a day. I mean, think about that. That's insane. So he probably made a big name for himself and has just found his niche and just worked it. And look at him. He's now a Guinness Book of World Record holder. Incredible. And then we have Danielle Lazier. She's, I hope I didn't butcher that, but she's in the top 100 real estate agents in the nation. So she ended up becoming popular by building a blog. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't have to be social media. It could be, if you're savvy if you're a good writer, I would get out there and start blogging. Create a website and blog away. Okay, there's so many free resources that you could use to build a website for free. Okay, so blogging about anything real estate or things that you have gone through is always good. Okay, people read this stuff still. Okay, so she became very popular with that blog in San Francisco. So her clientele, she says, works in technology, finance, medicine, law, business, and arts. So she's probably up there with the, luxury market. Okay. And she has $90 million in annual sales volume. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount. So kudos to them too. So you see, like, people find their niche and just run with it. And it takes you to different levels, okay? Trust me, finding a little niche, posting and being in people's face on Instagram or wherever your people are is the best thing. Like right now, I have hardly been posting on Instagram or Facebook. I've been mostly on TikTok, okay? I've been growing my TikTok because I'm building my school. I'm not really selling homes anymore. I'm really building my school and getting more students in to get them enrolled and, create a good community for real estate agents. Okay. That's my goal. That's where I'm taking my business now. Now, if somebody calls me to buy or sell, I'll definitely help them. But I'm just saying, I have slowed down on my Instagram and Facebook posts, and I've seen a slowdown in my phone calls. Okay. So I bet you if I started posting again on a more consistent basis to Instagram and Facebook, that I will start getting calls. Okay. So it's just about that. Like, nobody wants to do business with somebody that's like, okay, one day it's up and then it's like 3 months later and then they post something else. You'll forget about them by then. You know, I don't know if you've ever been on your feed and then you're like, oh my God, I haven't seen this one in forever. Where has she been? It's the same thing. People will forget about you if you're not in their face constantly. Okay? So, yes, get in their face. That's what you want to do. All right, so what should we do? Let's take some steps. So, first thing you got to do is you got to define your UVP, right? Your unique value proposition. What are you going to propose to people? What is your unique angle to propose that you're proposing to people? That's what it is. What sets you apart? Here's where you should identify your strengths, your skills, and what makes you unique. And craft a little statement so that when somebody asks you, why should I hire you? You have a perfectly rehearsed line, and that way you're not caught like okay? So very important to have that. Okay, that is the first sign of being a good business person, and that's what you're going to be as a real estate agent. You're in business, you're a business person. Okay, so define that. That's a very personal. You have to dig deep inside you to find that information. Okay, so you got to craft that statement, and only you can find that. So if you're like a plant person like me, I love plants. Okay, you can be like the crazy plant realtor. You know, find a unique name for yourself, for your Instagram, for whatever your social media. Okay. So yes, that is what you need to definitely be doing. So a visual identity is you should design a clean logo that reflects your personality, and pick a color and fonts and all of that stuff that fits you. Okay. And use that throughout whether it's your website or all your social media. Okay, if you notice, you go to all mine, they're blue, like a bluish thing on it, right? My YouTube has it, my website has that same color, etc. So hold on, I think I have a question here. This is Stamy. Hi Maggie, do you have any tips for studying for the real estate exam, and how long should I study before taking the exam? Well, all right, I'll take a little break about this so that way I could answer that. But this is about the branding. But tips for studying for the exam, I would say take as many practice tests as you can. As many practice tests as you can is what you should do. Practice questions. And I honestly studied about 3 days before my exam, 3 full days. I swear I put like 12 hours in. So that's what I would do. Okay. Tips. I would take practice exams, come to my live events on TikTok. I have a live event every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. You can buy my workbook if you need help with the math. There's tons of things. So yes, practice questions is always the best way to go. All right. All right. So let's see what else here. We have we talked about defining our unique value proposition, having a visual identity like a clean logo, colors and fonts and all that fun stuff. That should be the last thing you do, but at least it's some sort of branding. Okay. And then you should create a brand message. Okay. Something that's clear and compelling that you can convey with your unique value proposition, okay, in a few sentences. Just something quick and easy. Just something short that just identifies your brand. Like, hi, my name is Maggie Relloso. I am a Miami native, and I specialized in helping elderly couples and families sell their homes and move to other states. Okay? Period. Done. All right. So another thing that you could do is create a website. Now this is now getting to another level, but there are places that you can create a free website. Okay. You could showcase your brand there and your message. Okay. And then provide even more information for your people there. that is actually the key to all of this. Whereas you have your website and all your social medias should be sent to your website. That's the end goal. Okay? So that then your website now becomes a brand. Like I'm trying to build my brand, Just Call Maggie. Okay? So having a website and drawing all your audience to your website through social media channels, through blogs, etc., is the key. Okay? Now also consistent. Be consistent online. That is so important. Okay? You don't want to be one of those that gets forgotten, especially when you just start. Now, it might not be easy for you to just get out there and, post pictures of yourself or videos or what have you. It wasn't for me either. I honestly struggle with that. I know that my TikTok may not seem like that, but notice if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook that I don't post those things there. I may have did one about my school because it's my school, but I'm very shy when it comes to that. I did it on TikTok as an experiment to myself, right? To see where it would take me. And look at this. So you see, one little step, you sometimes you got to just do it scared. All right. So yes, share your expertise and engage with your audience. That's all it is. All right. So let's recap on everything here that we have talked about. All right. So the first thing we talked about is what is branding. Okay. This is what makes you unique and what makes you stand out. What are you good at? This is what you need to start thinking about and zero in on something that can help you and connect you with the real estate world. Okay. And with your future clientele. Number 2, we talked about the importance of branding. Okay. How it's very important to leave a lasting and positive impression with your community. Okay. And then that way people keep coming back and using you for repeat business. Okay. That is the biggest ego booster, I guess. Not ego booster, but it just shows when your clients come back to come and ask you to help them again. That shows that you did a good job and that they were happy with your service. Okay. So that's very important. How is it that you're going to take your client from the beginning to the end? And that's all that they care about. How were they treated? Okay. So number 3, we said why you should start now, right? Why you should start building your brand now as a brand new agent, or not even a brand new agent yet. Like even if you're still in school, okay, learning or about to take your licensing exams. So definitely start building that now, because people, you don't know who's cheering for you. You don't know who's watching you. And trust me, my first listing, my first ever sale as a real estate agent, I never would have imagined would have been that person. Now, this was a family friend, but I would have never imagined that person would have reached out to me and said, I want you to sell our home, and then I want you to help us purchase a home. I mean, crazy. I never would have thought. Okay. So huge thing that you need to do. Okay. So social media, that's where it's at. All right. So we also talked about the elements of a successful brand, which was your logo, the color scheme, tagline, being consistent and aligning with your audience. Okay. You're not going to talk to a Forbes 500 top businessman one day, and then you're not going to go and you're not going to go and talk to a, I don't know, teacher another day. Let's just say, like 2 different people. You have to zone in on one. Okay. So it's how to build your brand. So remember, you have to have your unique value proposition. Okay. Identify your target market and craft that compelling message. That is what's going to help you sell more homes. Okay. And it's going to help you get your name out there. When you have somebody ask you a question and you have an answer like that, they're going to be like, whoa, she's put some thought into this. Okay? So definitely something to think about and rehearse. Okay? There's nothing wrong with rehearsing it. Okay? Number 6 is to attract your ideal clients. Okay? By building your strong brand with social media presence and engaging with your audience. Okay? Do you guys see a common thread here? It's all about your social media presence. Okay? Now, the steps you should take now are to define your UVP, right? Your unique value proposition, and create your identity and brand message. You could build a website that's, a little more advanced, but you could start doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. You could do them for free, and just stay consistent. Okay. Nobody wants to work with somebody that's like over here and blasting every day, and then all of a sudden they're gone for like 2 months, and then they come back and they're posting. That's not consistent. I mean, if you're going to post every day, post every day. If you're going to post 3 times a week, post 3 times a week. Because people will start looking forward for your posts. Okay? Looking forward to your posts. Sorry. So yes, do that. Just find something that works for you and your business. I worked with a woman that she basically said that she only posts every Monday and every Thursday. And that was fine. That was what worked with her. And she got enough clients to help her make a big business with what she's done. Okay. So yes, she knew exactly who she was talking to. So that's really what's important. All right. So do we guys have any questions here? Let me know in the chat if you guys have any questions. And from like what I've said, I know I've been rambling here. I just want to hear from you guys and let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Tell me if you guys have any questions. If not, then I'm going to ask you, how do you envision your brand standing out in a competitive real estate landscape? That's very important for you to think about. How are you going to envision your brand? And how is it going to stand out? So another is, what social media platforms do you believe would be most effective in promoting your brand? Mine was Facebook and Instagram. Those were my top social media platforms. So what about you? And then, which social media platforms do you believe would be the most effective in promoting your brand? So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't be afraid to stand out. This is what it's about, okay? Being a realtor and standing out is the name of the game, right? You don't want to be like everybody else. You want to stand out and be you, because you are unique, okay? And that's why so many people, they're your friends or they love you. So that's what you need to give to your audience. Okay. All right. So do we have any questions? Let me know in the chat. So listen up. Next live is going to be September 4th. I know that's Labor Day, but hey, it should be a good thing. Oh, what content should a future real estate agent post? Oh my gosh, I have so many of these. Okay, this is a really, really good question. So as far as content on what you should post, every milestone you make. Oh my gosh, today is day 5 of my class. And then just post a picture of like you highlighting your book, or you in class with your book, or what have you. That's one simple little post, and be like, day 5, 40 more to go, or I don't know, however long your courses are. That's a good way to start. People love that. They want to see real, okay? Gone are the days of those beautiful social media posts, like the Kardashian type, that is like the most beautiful Instagram feed. Yes, we're still seeing that on Instagram, but I'll guarantee that your audience knows you so well that they don't care. They don't want to see all that, like photoshopped and all these filters thrown in there. put your natural self out there. Okay, that's what's going to help you sell more. Okay. What content? Oh, I already answered that. How can we get a free website? Okay, well, you see, my next live event, I'm going to help you guys, teach you how to create social media content and a way to create a free website with the magic use of Canva. Have you ever heard of Canva? Canva is a must if you are a realtor. You have to start getting on Canva and doing all of that, okay? Like practicing with Canva. Canva gives you free website. I think for free, you might get one free website. Yes. So my next live event is September 4th at 8 p.m. right here on YouTube Live. And we're going to create social media posts together and learn how to create this social media world. That is going to be so much easier, because I'm telling you right now, your main job as a starting real estate agent should be social media, getting educated, right? Even though you've passed your test and now you're licensed, keep going to class, trainings, classes, doing all of that. And also attending open houses, hosting open houses, getting in the field as much as possible. When I first started, I literally worked 8 days a week, right? Like with that saying, 8 days a week, I literally was in the trenches, obsessing with everything real estate from day one, okay? And I should have posted from when I was taking my classes and all of that, but like I said, I'm a little shy. So I have a little bit of a weird thing going on with the social media, but I'm a little more shy with the people I know than what I don't know. So anyway, we're going to learn how to create these amazing posts with Canva. And if you have not practiced with Canva yet, you could just start playing with it. It's at canva.com, free, totally free. And it has helped me create all kinds of stuff. Okay. So even this presentation that we're looking at right now is through Canva. Okay. So very, very important app. And you could do it through your phone. You could do it on the desktop. You could do it everywhere. Okay. So that's the next live, September 4th at 8 p.m. If you need to contact me, feel free to reach out. Here's my contact information. Maggie at justcallmaggie.com is my email. My phone number is there. And my social media handle is anywhere at Just Call Maggie. Okay. So you can find me on any social media channels at Just Call Maggie. And yeah, and my website is justcallmaggie.com. If you want any kind of math or real estate licensing courses, I got you. So yes, that's my niche now. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. And I wanted to leave you guys with this little quote, okay? It's important, excuse me. I always end my lives on TikTok with a quote. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And here's my quote. It's important to be willing to make mistakes. The worst thing that can happen is you become memorable. Okay? And that's by Sarah Blakely. So you see what I mean? Just don't be scared. If you're going to do it, yeah, why not? Just do it scared. So what? What's the worst that can happen? You fail, you learn something new, and then you make something of yourself. You know? Hey, it's all good. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate all your help and your support. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much for your support again. And yes, come by and check me out on TikTok or Instagram. Follow me there. I appreciate all your help. If we have any other questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. If not, you have my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you guys to help you out. All right. So, all right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to end the live now, I guess. So if not, if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the chat. All right, guys. Well, have a good evening and thank you again. And I will see you September 4th right here at 8 p.m. All right. Get ready to do some Canva fun. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.